and the COVID virus, suggesting a possible link, researchers say. World Health Organization Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus.
These data do not provide a definitive answer to the question of how the pandemic began. But every piece of data is important in moving us closer to that answer.
That's ABC's Mark Remillard. For the second time in history, a 16 seed beat a 1 seed in the NCAA basketball tournament. It was Fairleigh Dickinson over Purdue. You're listening to ABC News.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The winter's heavy rain and snow in California has raised river levels. In some parts of the state, that's led to floods in neighboring farmland and communities. It's like Tulare County, the most significant dairy-producing part of the country. It's where farmers like Johnny Dykstra are dealing with widespread damage.
Ideas and estimations of where we currently sit without digging into it could be very substantial, and it could be burdensome on a lot of places, farmers and dairy farmers, to the point of, putting them out of business.
The U.S. says the United Nations should pay attention to North Korea, not only because of its missile tests,
alleging North Korean human rights abuses for its missile program.
Forced and exploited labor, both domestically and overseas, support this unlawful and threatening program.
U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield at the UN Security Council also citing
food distribution policies that favor the military and lead to chronic malnourishment.
Also detentions and kidnappings, says the U.S. diplomat. North Korea has said criticism as a pretext for trying to overthrow its government. Chuck Severson, ABC News.
The death toll from Tropical Cyclone Freddie, one of the longest-lasting cyclones in history, is coming into focus. More than 500,000 people were affected in Africa. It killed over 400, including at least 326 in Malawi. This is ABC News.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about his Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
We're tracking highs in the low to upper 50s for today. That will develop into the afternoon with partly cloudy conditions. We are going to see early rain gradually clear out. The night temperatures will fall into the upper 20s and mid-30s. Areas across the north and west under a freeze warning for tonight leading into tomorrow. Highs will top in the mid-40s and lower 50s for Sunday with a freeze watching.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now, it's cooling off just a bit. We have 38 degrees at WCAB, calling for clear skies on Sunday night, low around 27. Sunny on Monday with a high 53. Partly cloudy with a slight chance of snow showers, low around 32. And then Tuesday, mostly cloudy with rain showers and a high near 47. And right now we have 38 degrees at WCAB. We have these death announcements brought to you at this time by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Zudi Mae Jenkins Shepherd, 90, of Sunshine, passed away Tuesday. The family will have a private celebration of life at a later date. Memorials may be made to First Broad Baptist Church in Bostic, Washburn-Dorsey Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Zudi Mae Jenkins Shepherd. June Miller Robbins, 87, of Forest City, passed away Sunday. Services will be held at 11 o'clock this morning. Paget and King Chapel. Burial will follow. Sulphur Springs Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 10 until 11 this morning, prior to the service at Paget and King. Paget and King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of June Miller Robbins. Barbara Joan King passed away March the 16th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Barbara Joan King. Herb John Ackroyd, 72, of Rutherford, passed away Tuesday, February the 21st. Celebration of life will be held Sunday, March the 19th at McMahon's Funeral Home. Donations may be made to the American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, or St. Jude's Children's Hospital. The family will greet friends after the burial. McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Herb John Ackroyd. Doug Wood passed away March the 12th. They've chosen to honor Doug's life by setting up a Doug Wood Memorial Fund at Salem United Methodist Church. The fund will support people and causes for which he cared deeply for and volunteered. The family will celebrate his life in a private memorial service. Paget and King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Doug Wood. Linda Wall Price, 80, of Cliffside, passed away Friday, March the 10th, at her residence. In accordance with her wishes, no formal services will be held. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Linda Wall Price. Kathleen Holcomb Paris, 98, of Mooresboro, passed away March the 12th. The graveside service will be held at Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery Tuesday, March the 21st. Memorials may be made to Hospice of Rutherford County. Eggers Funeral Home Cliffside, serving the family of Kathleen Holcomb Paris. Charles Martin, 70, of Rutherford, passed away Wednesday, March the 15th. Family will receive friends at McMahon's Funeral Home, 4:30 to 7:30, Tuesday, March the 1st. The funeral service will be at Pleasant Grove Baptist Church in Rutherford, 2 o'clock Wednesday, March the 22nd. Body will lie in state 30 minutes prior to service at the church. Burial will be private. Memorials may be made to Pleasant Grove Baptist Church, McMahon's Funeral Home, crematory service, serving the family of Charles Martin. Donald Ray Roberts passed away March the 15th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced later by Crow's Mortuary crematory service, serving the family of Donald Ray Roberts. Arthur Robert King, 83, of Rutherford, passed away Wednesday, March the 15th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Pageant King Mortuary crematory service, serving the family of Arthur Robert King. It's the death announcements we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary crematory service.
Robbins Painting Carpet has become the friend of folks who do their own work around the house and friends of the professional. Robbins Painting Carpet is the home of Benjamin Moore premium quality paint. It goes on easy the first time, every time. So save yourself some time with Benjamin Moore. Robbins provides expert help and advice to make every project a success. Call on the team at Robbins Painting Carpet and Floor Covering, 245-8801. Hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. They're located at 206 Commercial Drive in Forest City.
Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department this morning, Officer King. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How you doing today?
Doing fine, thank you. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 161 calls for service. There were 15 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 173 people incarcerated. Just one incident report this morning. Got a John Justice from Old Henrietta Road in Forest City, reported a larceny of a firearm. On our arrest reports, Alan Green from Hogan Road in Forest City was arrested and charged with possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia, received a $3,000 secured bond. Alicia Phillips from Racepath Church Road in Mooresboro was arrested and charged with possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia, and also served with a failure to appear on the felony, received a $20,000 secured bond. Arlo Swink from Old Ballpark Road in Forest City was served with 9 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $29,700 secured bond. Floyd Oliver from Dixie Trail in Forest City was charged with misdemeanor possession and possession of drug paraphernalia, received a $500 unsecured bond. Marco Salazar Duran from Fairview Park Drive in Marion was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $5,000 secured bond. Michael Godwin from Lee Street, Lawndale, North Carolina, served with 2 counts of identity theft, received a $5,000 secured bond. Tamara Lipscomb from East Main Street in Forest City was served with 3 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $500 secured bond. Samaya Murray from South Post Road in Shelby was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $500 secured bond. And Judacia Quarles from Southers Road in Rutherford was served with a domestic violence protection order violation and received a domestic violence hold. That's all we have for today.
Okay, we appreciate it. I was reading this earlier about a scam going on that they might call you and say, you got a ticket, go out and get a gift card to pay for the ticket. And it is a big scam going on right now, and they're telling people, of course, don't give out any bank information or anything like that. You're going to get a letter from the clerk of court's office on official stationery, or to pay the ticket, to go to the courthouse and pay the ticket.
Right. I saw something last night where I think people were saying they were getting calls supposed to be from Spindale Police Department saying they had a ticket they had to pay for.
No, that's not the way it works.
No, sir. Yeah, anytime they want you to go put money on a gift card and call them and back, that's a scam.
Yeah, anything when they say get a gift card, that's a big red flag right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, we appreciate it. You stay safe. Have a good weekend.
All right, Tom. Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Going to 911 Communications, and Melissa, how are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed a total of 358 911 and administrative calls. These consisted of 33 for emergency medical services, 160 for the Sheriff's Office, 87 for the town of Forest City, 26 for the town of Rutherfordton, 8 for Lake Lure, and 20 for Spindale. For fire calls, the Cliffside Fire Department responded to 2 motor vehicle accidents. Hudlow responded to a motor vehicle accident. Lake Lure responded to a motor vehicle accident. And SDO responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that is all.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Going to beautiful Bostic now, DeVern Upton. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Like I said, got my coffee, so everything's fine.
Good. Well, the temperature in Bostic is 43 degrees. Fire department had no calls, but they will be some of the volunteer firemen at the fire department today. Bostic Lincoln Center will be open from 10 to 1 today. They're right at the railroad tracks. Go by Washburn store and check their items out and get them to make you one of their good sandwiches. And we have one birthday, Reverend Brian Melton. We want to wish him a happy birthday and hope everyone has a wonderful and safe weekend.
All right, ma'am. Same to you. Have a safe weekend now.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Going to Sunshine Cherry Mountain District now. Sue Price. How are you, ma'am?
Good morning, Tom. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
I am. Thank you.
Oh, good. Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. Sounds like most of the departments had automobile accidents, so everybody needs to be careful out there. We don't like to hear about those. And on my church calendar, Duggins Creek calendar, I don't have anything for today or tomorrow. On my personal calendar, tomorrow I've got Sherry Settle, so hope Sherry will have a good day. And Fairview didn't have anything today, and tomorrow they've got Sherry Settle on their calendar. So we hope Sherry's going to have a good day. And on First Broads today, they've got Becky Hefner, David Hefner, and Landon Hefner. And tomorrow, Ethel Brackett. So we hope all these folks will have a good day. And we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a good day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church will be having revival that starts Sunday, and at Sunday night service will be at 6:30, and Monday through Wednesday it will start at 7 p.m. and everyone is invited. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over this way. Looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, Tom.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Have a safe weekend now.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Going to peaceful, lovely Shingle Hollow, and Tina White. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing great this morning, Tom. It is a beautiful morning, clear morning up here in Shingle Hollow. The sunrise it's not even the bright colors like it usually is, but hopefully we'll get some this morning. It's 38 degrees, and our fire department was all quiet in the past 24 hours. We have no birthdays or no anniversaries today that I know of. Tomorrow we have 2 birthdays and on Piney Knob's calendar. That's for Dean Ashley and Mike Hodge. Today, Mountain Creek Baptist Church is having a barbecue fundraiser. Starts at 4 p.m., goes until 7. Adult plates are $12 and kids plates are $6. There's going to be pulled pork barbecue, slaw, which is red or white, potato salad, hush puppies, and homemade desserts. And again, that's at Mountain Creek Baptist Church starting at 4 today. And then starting at 5:30, there is a wild game supper at Piney Knob Baptist Church. And there will be some meats that are not wild meats, but this is a free supper, and it is for the community to come on out to Piney Knob Baptist Church. Again, that's at 5:30 today. And I hear there's going to be bear and deer and turkey and maybe some chicken tenders too.
Well, we got some wild chickens out there, so you know, a little bit of everything.
Yes, and lots of sides. And then tomorrow there's going to be a community singing at Piney Knob Baptist Church from 3 to 5 p.m. And there will be a love offering taken up for the children are wanting to go to youth camp. So it's going to be for that. And on April 1st, Kevin Lovelace is going to be the instructor for Concealed Handgun Safety Course. And that class is going to be starting at 8 a.m. April 1st at the American Legion Post 74, which is the old Green Hill School. And you can sign up for this at Green Hill Store. There at the register, there's a sign-up list, and the cost is $60, and there will be food and drinks available for purchase during the class. He's a great instructor. It's a concealed handgun safety course. If you're interested, April 1st, that's a good time to take the course. And I think that's all I have this morning.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
You too. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Did you know that HIV is still a problem in the U.S.? Did you know that HIV is not the same as AIDS? Did you know that when HIV is undetectable, it is also untransmissible? Did you know that 21% of new HIV cases in the U.S. occur among those ages 13 to 24? Now you know. Get the facts about HIV and get tested. The Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation can help you find free, fast, confidential testing near you at etaf.org/resources.
Going to Union Mills, Brenda Kelly, I understand you've been under the weather.
Yeah, I don't know if it's allergies or what, but
oh,
I stayed in bed almost all day yesterday. It made my throat sore, and and I sneeze, so I don't know.
Oh, man.
It's just one of those things.
Well, spring's coming up and weather's changing. Got a roller coaster weather out there. It'll be cold one day and warm the next, and, you know.
I know it is something. I hadn't run no fever or nothing, so that's good.
Plus now we had rain that took care of some of the pollen, but it's still a bad pollen out there for people that have. I'm lucky. I've always been lucky. It has to be real bad to bother me, but it has bothered me in the past a little bit when it's real bad. But normally, I don't suffer from it. But a lot of people do. My grandchildren do. My son does a little bit. You know.
I do some, but this is the worst it's ever been with me, and I just thought, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. That this too will pass.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Today is a super Saturday morning, and I've got 36 degrees on the front porch. And in ways of announcement, Piedmont Pleasant Hill Community Clubhouse spaghetti supper and salad bar, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's today. Adults is $8. Children 12 to 6, $4. 5 and under is free. And then Saturday, which is today, the Union Mills Learning Center, 6 p.m. Hot dog meal cost is $6. 7 p.m. Carly Airwood will perform, and there's no admission. But they do have a tip jar available for the band. And so far, that's all I know of going on. So you can have hot dogs or spaghetti. I understand there's a lot of stuff going on up towards Shingle Holler. So there's a lot of places to eat at this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Wilson Baptist Church having a poor man's supper at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Takeout's available. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's on Whiteside Road, the intersection of P Ridge and Whiteside Road.
That's right.
So, but I don't know of anything else going on, so I guess you better go down to Ellenborough and see how Luther Sweet Thing's doing.
Okay, we'll check on. He's got his coffee and biscuit. He's doing fine.
He's happy, ain't he?
Yeah.
Catch you later, Tom.
All right, have a good one. Stay safe now.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
Going to that peaceful little hamlet of the county down in Ellenborough, Sweet Thing, Luther Gilligan. How you doing, sir?
Hey, things are great down here. The coffee's good, biscuits are good, everything is good down here.
I just said, if you got coffee and biscuit, then it's a good day.
It's a good day. If I can get up, put my boots on, got coffee waiting on me, hey, that's going to have a good time.
Yeah.
But it's quiet there. There's not a whole lot going on. The fire department there and had one medical call yesterday. Other than that, they're quiet this morning, nothing with them. It's just not a whole lot happening anywhere down here yet. Things just, everybody's still laying back, relaxing, having next. Well, some of them probably haven't even gotten up yet. But we'll get started here, Gregory. Tom, nothing else going on here. You have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, sir. You stay safe now.
All right, you too. Take care now.
Bye-bye.